Right, so in this video I'm pretty much just going to give you guys a bit of a spearfishing update, a few clips from a couple dives. Firstly, I'm just going to look at my phone for pricing. I'm going to update you with, I have quite a bit of spear gun rubber here, bulk rubber obviously, that I bought for making my guns. I would like a lot of this sold. It is available in 14 and 16 mil rubber. Is available at $19 a metre for 14 mil, or $21 for 16 mil. So obviously 16 mil in black, plain rubber, small diameter rubber. I'm not sure if you want to get super technical with spear gun rubber, but there's no point with me. I don't really view, and I think people are calling it like reactive spear gun rubber and things like that. Now I don't know. I haven't run a billion tests. There's no point telling me that one's superior to the other. Because I don't really agree with that. I've used this rubber now for different supplies, but like different orders, but a couple of on a couple different guns, and it lasts very well and it shoots very well, and that's really, as far as I'm concerned, all that matters. Got, as mentioned, 16 mil, $21 a metre, and a hell of a mess here. We've got 14 mil in black, same small diameter rubber, really nice cut of rubber. I've been using this on my triple rubber 130 and my roller. Very happy with it. Lasts a long time, shoots well. $19 a metre and 21. And that is of course available. I mean, you can send me a DM or just buy it online. Buying it online at oxsenterprises.com is the easiest way. It's up there. You can click your thickness, you can click your length, you can pay online and just get it on the way. That is of course sent to you at that price. I'll just pull up my prices again. Where are we? Tie-in spear gun rubbers as well. It's sent on all my guns. Rounded tips, I make it with these rubbers. I can change dynamic colours. There's no plastic involved. There's no additional parts. It's all just dynamitide rubbers again. Available in 14 or 16 mil rubber in black. I would have loved to have gone down the path of having lots of different colours of rubber, but the stuff even in bulk supply is actually surprisingly expensive, and I'm just not moving enough of it. All my prices there. You can select the rubber thickness, the length of the gun, and obviously how many you want. Wishbone colour, so the dynamic colour, which sort of is a little bit of customization. Of course, I round the tips off on the rubber, which I think looks and performs the best of any spear gun rubber. All that's available at oxsenterprises.com, or feel free to just shoot me a DM if you want to talk rubber at all. Right, so late Feb, this was shot way back. This was one of my very few dives over summer. Shot out for a little local dip, solo. Ended up having a really good dive. Lots of rat kingies all day, just rat kingy after rat kingy after rat kingy. Finally, I managed to get some food on the table with this snapper, which was a nice little sort of pan-sized snapper. Put a lot of work into this burley. Probably a little bit of a deeper burley. I hadn't been diving, so like a little deeper burley was actually a good bit of work for me. And then this guy came rolling in. Now, I actually unclipped here just to go straight on my reel, because I thought it was a bit of the reverse karma angle. If there was going to be a legal king around, he was going to turn up when I was unclipped, and there he was. The ledges here were sort of 15, 18, 20 metres off, and I really did not want to lose this fish down off that ledge, because I hadn't been diving and I was alone and I was on a reel, and I just did not want to lose that fish down there. So I worked super hard holding on to this fish, kept him up on the ledge, and actually ended up swimming back to my float line, which wasn't very far away, and clipped on, so a bit of assurance to actually land the fish. He bent the shaft, he had some mono hanging out his mouth, a real battler of a fish, probably 15 kilos. Overall, a hell of a good scrap and a hell of a bloody good tangle in my line.
I've just had a pretty enjoyable dive, really good to blow some rust out. I don't have any idea what the footage is like. I've just gone through about a 20-minute, half-hour swim and untangling session because I shot that kingy. I mean, I'm knackered. I'm actually going to stop here. I've got a little bit of a walk back to the car, carrying all this fish and all my gear. So I'm going to go back there, get changed, get all it sorted, and touch base with you there, actually.
And then I think it was later that week, we went out for a little local dip just in the bay. A lot of rat kingies again, a lot of nice workups, really hard going. We had a big bronzy hanging around us for a while. Lots of sort of school fish working up and things like that. And ended up shooting a pretty reasonable kingy right at the end of this drop, coming in off this boil. It came in off the same boil solo a couple times. Again, probably a 12 to 15 kilo fish, just a great eating kingy. And you know, that was honestly really sort of it for my whole summer's diving. This, of course, was the start of autumn, and now we are really, well, we're late June now at the time of filming this. So that's really just a little look at just a couple dives and a little bit of an update over summer. I'm really unsure. My business went very well through summer with the skimboard side of things, and I'm unsure at this stage if I'm going to go back to any spear gun production or things like that. I do have quite a large surplus of parts. Of course, there's been the rubber in this video, which again, OXSenterprises.com, you can get that online. I do have things like, if you're interested in building your own guns, I do have pricing and things available for handles, guides and things like that, so feel free to shoot me a DM if you're interested in something like that. I do intend to get a little bit more active once again on YouTube. I'm sitting on a couple vlogs right now, so I intend to get back to those anytime from now. That's it for this little vlog. I'm Sam Price. I'll see you at the beach.